Well, howdy everybody out there in YouTube chip land. This is amateur artist Mark D. Chandler once again from Manland. Yeah, now I've got some videos that I really do need to take the time to edit. I got a Christmas cook-off for Dutch oven for Christmas, and then I've got the New Year's Day. Oh, I didn't say 4th of July. For some reason I've been saying 4th of July for New Year's all day long. Yeah, but I've got some chips there I want to show you there that I opened up this here bag I think like 2 days ago, and it was actually 3 bags. I was supposed to do an actual video, so I'm gonna make the video now. This is the Zapp's Voodoo brand. Now I've already been into this bag because you can see it's definitely open, and I want to show you the chip. This is for people that have not done these particular chips yet. They got some flavor. They're not hot, but they got some kind of flavor on there, which I don't know. It's a voodoo flavor, and I can only eat 1, 2, or 3 in a row, but in this instance I'm only going to do 1 because the flavor to me is not overpowering. It's got some kind of flavor in there. It's like, oh, you can smell vinegar in it, and then you smell something else you just cannot recognize, and it's not a bad smell, it's not a bad flavor. It's just full of spices and stuff, and I really don't know what it is. So let me refresh my taste test here. Before I mention the flavor, it's definitely, and I'm almost sure of this, it's super crispy, like a kettle corn fry. It has that kettle corn crunch texture in the whole 9 yards. But the flavor they got on it, I'll say, I'm making a face. It's not a bad flavor at all. It's got a slight barbecue flavor to it, a tiny bit of a cheese flavor. I mean, very, very so slightly. There's no heat. Well, maybe a Texas Pete heat. You know, it's so mild. Look, what I'm saying is it's got a lot of flavor in there, and I don't really recognize the flavor because they're all mixed and melted in there. I think there's some garlic in there, but I haven't read the back, and I'm not going to right now. I'm just shooting the video for the fun of it, because the other 2 bags I got here, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because this is one of my favorites. Not this particular brand, but I love me some Bugles. And these are so-called hot and spicy. So these haven't been opened. I haven't tried them yet. I got to get going on. I love Bugles. I love the original Bugles. But now I got to try the hot and spicy. Find one that looks kind of pretty for the camera. There we go. Now I haven't smelt it yet, but now y'all can see it. Alright. There we go. Hot and spicy. I can smell chili. It's a chili powder. Maybe some cayenne or something on there, but it's definitely the shape of a bugle. It's a real bugle. It's got this first initial sweet taste of the bugle. Yeah. It actually has a little tiny bit of heat that is pretty much about 50% of the chewing halfway through. You feel a little bit of heat. I'm waiting for the after effect. I just swallowed, and it's got a little heat to it. That's not a bad deal right there. I actually like that. Had to try another one. Oh well. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's still got the sweetness to it. I don't know. That's actually a little bit sweeter. Well, maybe if anybody out there try Bugles, you know when you bite into it, it's a corn flavor, but you can taste the sweetness. I bet you that's got a little extra honey flavor to it, along with the heat. Kind of a sweet heat deal. That's a very nice flavor. I like. Ooh, And now the heat's starting to kick in. And believe me, I can handle the heat, folks. But I hadn't had any heat all day. Not here in the wintertime. Especially after Christmas and New Year's. Washing my mouth out here. Because I got a cotton candy flavored Faygo in here. But now, this is the one I'm really interested in seeing. This is the Chex Mix. This is also hot and spicy. So I got to try it. Ooh, them bugles have got me lit up a little bit. Hold on, let me hit pause. I want to make sure I give this Chex a full run for its money and get the excess spice out of my mouth. This is where a lot of people fail when they do their taste test. They keep piling heat upon heat. I'm going to try to give this an honest review. Folks, it's been about 2 minutes. And I have to admit, let me pull the bag back out. Them there hot and spicy bugles. The only thing I can compare it to is the flaming hot Doritos. Of course, Doritos don't taste like bugles. But I'm talking about the heat factor. And even the flaming hot Doritos doesn't have the heat that just two of these had. My tongue is still burning. It's a lingering heat. It don't go away fast. It lingers in your mouth. And that's just 2. I want to try these real quick, but I gotta wait. I gotta make sure my mouth is back to reset before I try them and find out how good they are. Alright, I went back to the Zapp's. And these Zapp's, yeah, if you smell them, it's got a vinegar, definitely a vinegar smell, and maybe a powdered yellow mustard on the smell, and then something else in there I can't identify. Maybe a little bit of garlic or something, but yeah, I'm still trying to neutralize my mouth. It's been 5 minutes now, and the bugles have still got some heat on my tongue. This is not a bad flavor, but I have to say it's probably something that you might want to try one time, and then you say, hey, I love it, or maybe I don't like it. Like a sweet chipotle flavor, if that makes any sense. You know when they put the flavors there in the chips, you never know what chemicals they put in there. Alright, so now we're about to try this right here. I think my mouth's calmed down from the heat finally. Man, look, them bugles is hitting, and I'm gonna try several more because I love it, but I'm not gonna do it because I want to try these. So let's go to the Chex Mix hot and spicy. Here we go. And I know this is not an official taste test review because my taste buds is different from everybody out there on the internet. But for those of you who haven't tried these, it'd be fun for you to try. And I'm going to do a ranking here just on the 3. And it's not fair to do because I think all 3 of them are going to be something different. Well, there's your basic Chex deal there. My mouth has got probably 15%, maybe 10% of the original heat from the bugles. So let's try this. Tastes like a Chex Mix, the wafer deal. It got some heat too, but the flavor tasted a little bit more bitter, like it's got a hotter pepper in it than the bugles. Bugles, man, I know what bugles are. Y'all do too. That had all, you know how a jalapeno has a jalapeno flavor, and then you bite into a habanero, and the habanero has that bitter kick to it, but it's a lot hotter, but it's not like a pleasant flavor necessarily. That's what these taste like. I'm not saying they're bad. There's well, that's a cheese. That's a cheese for Cheesehead Chris. Hey, but Reese is outside kicking some butt. I don't know what he barking at. He's probably jealous because he's outside and I ain't giving him. And the cheese wasn't That's alright. Let's see if they've got that got some pretzels in there. What you got? Gotta be a pretzel. Oh, there's one. It's all broken up, not fully defined, but here's a pretzel. That pretzel's good. Standard pretzel flavor, perfectly, you know, baked, fried, or whatever they do to it. I don't know. It's a perfect, and it's got that little heat. It's got some heat to it. Have they got any Melba toast in there? I know these. Yeah, you probably don't have the Melba toast, but oh, there's a square pretzel. A lot more for pretzel flavor. There's the original, you know, Chex Mix that you put in cereal, or you eat as cereal. It's Chex Mix, which really, I think that's rice, a rice combination. That's where you taste the flavor and heat from. The pretzel, you can't taste it, or even the cheese. Here's another cheese. It's like they cooked everything standard, and then they applied the flavor to it. And you really can't taste. Well, it's getting hot because I'm eating a lot more. But these are good. Oh, that's got some heat. Okay. Let me go back to the Bugle while my mouth's on fire and see if this sets my, because I love these. See if it makes my mouth even hotter. Well, I just love the flavor of these. It's got the standard Bugle flavor with that heat. It is heating up now. My mouth's on fire. So let me rank these together according to Manland seal of approval, shall we? Oh, there's a shout out for Adam the Woo. I know I not shouted him out before, but I'm doing it now. Adam the Woo. And to Cheesehead Chris, of course. You'll find their links in the description box below. Most definitely. Now, I'm going to rank these in order of appearance, starting this side here first. Bugles, my favorite. Chex Mix is second. And then these Voodoo things, which ain't hot at all, but they have a very unusual vinegary flavor to them that says, I can't eat like 2 or 3 of these at a time. That's why the bag was opened up and I set them to the side. But these two right here, well, I can eat this as a snack, yeah, but I would eat this entire bag up as a meal because of the sweet and the heat, and the heat's not that strong. These actually have a little stronger heat, but a variety, which I love, so that's a good plus. I mean, I'm not knocking the product, and I'm definitely not knocking the product here in these Zapp's, the Voodoo brand. They just have a flavor. It's kind of like eating a whole can of Vienna sausage, and then, which I can't eat a whole can of Vienna sausages all the time, but when it comes to popping the top on the second can, it's like, no, I've had enough of the Vienna sausage. You know, it's just that flavor in there that just makes you want to go, I don't want no more. So there you have it. That's just my opinion. I appreciate y'all watching this here video, and stay tuned. I got a 4 Dutch oven Christmas cooking that I gotta edit, and then I've got the New Year's Day video I got to edit when Bones came over here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Christmas, not so much, because I don't quite think I finished the video like I wanted to, but that's okay. Until next time, I appreciate each and every one of you watching here. Check out the links in the description box below. That had to be Cheesehead Chris and to Adam the Woo. Now, Adam the Woo is a pretty famous individual here on YouTube, and he probably don't need no shout outs, but I enjoy him, no doubt. Until next time, this is Amateur Artist Mark D. Channel once again from Manland. Almost an accidental burp. Wishing you and y'all a very happy YouTube experience out there, and remember this. That's my favorite out of this here particular series, no doubt about it. And that's a Manland guarantee. That is good. And you know what? Oh, wait. Let's just find out. Shh, don't tell Wee Wee. Zippo lighter. Let's see if these bugles are actual fire starters, or good for fire starting, especially with that heat. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. I'd say that's a pretty good fire starter. I think the seasonings is canceling out all the oils in there, but okay. I ain't eating the char, but I'm gonna eat the rest of it. There's a survival hack for you from Manland 121. Bye, y'all. Yeah, hold on, y'all. Bye.